Good morning, guys and gals. Froggy here. This is my pool pump and pool heater system, and I've had trouble lately once again with the temperature in the spa, not registering the temperature correctly, and the signal light not turning the right color, red or green. I have replaced this once before. This is a temperature sensor, and I ordered another one. This is from a different manufacturer, I think. Anyway, this is from Hayward. I think that one is a pentair. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I wire that into the control panel here. And then hopefully tonight I'll have a hotter spa. Let's take this cover off, these screws up here. This is a 9-volt battery for memory backup, I suppose. It looks okay. The date on it is 2020, which is this year, but I think I replaced this a couple years ago, and it's not leaky or anything, so I'll just leave that the way it is. Now the two wires that come in, you can see last time, number 6 R for red, and number 5 for black or white, which is the ground or common. So that's where I'll be taking the old one off and putting the new one on. Just for safety, I'm going to go kill the power to this whole panel. Well, it looks like I've still got some power going here. I shut those two switches off, so I'll go kill it at the main panel on the house. Okay, we got lots of power that goes out to the pool. I'm just going to do that. And that. Okay, I think that'll do it. Let's see if that little green light goes out. Yeah, there we go. We got no lights at all in there, so I think I'm good. Now let's take the old one off. I got my diagonal cutters here. I'll had it zip tied out of the way, so I cut all those. And let's see, comes in through the bottom. There's another one. That's ambient air temperature sensor. It looks very much the same. And let's figure out which wire this is. There, we've got it right there. So I'm just going to unscrew 5 and 6. They're already marked, and put the new one on. Well, not much difference to the eye. The cable looks a little bit better on the new one, maybe, I'm not sure. On the bottom side, the old one has a 2, and the new one has a 4 number on the bottom of those white tips. And the blue insulators have some different numbers on them. I'm not sure. I wouldn't think that means anything. And the top, this is more flat, and that one has a little bump to it. So they're not identical. Well, we'll put the new one in and we'll try it and see what happens. I'm going to put a little bead of silicone around there, even though it has an O-ring. My experience has been that the O-ring's not quite enough to seal it. Alright, so we get that in, and now we're just going to run this wire and zip tie it. Run it back to control. The wires are not twisted strands, they're solid wires, so I can just shove them in the connector there and tighten her up. So I took the opportunity to tighten all the other ones in here, and I plugged and unplugged each one of these just to freshen up the connections. Well, the white one popped off as I was putting all this away, so make sure these are in there good. You have to really look close and give it a good stout tightening on that screw, even though it's a small screw. Alright, I'm going to put all the power back on and give it a try, and if it looks good, I'll button it up and clip up all those loose zip tie tails. Well, I had a little leak there, but I just tightened up on that stainless steel hose clamp, and that seemed to fix that. Alright, let's try spa mode and try some heat. I have a lot of dead leaves under here. I think I better clean that out before I fire it up. Well, this button here will put us in spa mode. And you can see the valves are turning. I have a little trouble with that valve once in a while. It doesn't stop where it's supposed to stop. We'll see if we got any luck today. Those two valves turn the in and out to the pool and change it to in and out to the spa for the water circulation. And today it looks like it stopped where it's supposed to stop. Okay, let's hit some heat. Hear that go off. Get all those dead leaves out of there. Now we'll look at the temperatures inside on my control panel in the house and see what it's going to do. Stick my hand in there and I can feel the water's warm. It's not super hot yet, but that is over a 20-year-old heater, so I've always kept the pH balanced, but we have hard water here in Southern California, so there's probably some calcium buildup, some mineral buildup in that heater. Maybe I should flush it. I'm not going to get a temperature readout here because it's in service mode. So I'm going to put it back to automatic mode and try this again. So automatic mode goes by the program that's in the control panel in the house. So right now the valves are switching back and the heater should shut off. And then I'll go run it from inside. Alright, let's run it from in here. So we'll switch to spa mode. Spa heat on. Spa temperature setting. Right now the valves are turning again. Let's go check that. So I can feel the heat and the valves are turned. So now we're just going to look for temperature readings and see if we fixed anything. So what we hope is going to happen is the spa will go up to a nice hot 104, and then this button will turn green, and that means spa heater goes off. And then it should cycle on and off, on and off. As the temperature of the water drops down, it would come on. The temperature of water goes up, it shuts off, so on and so forth. Well, 87 to 90 is about when I jump in. Okay, it's at 99 and still heating. And it goes up about a degree every minute and a half for that heater and for that size spa. Gallons of water. So that's at 100 degrees now, nice and toasty. We're looking for it to shut off approximately 104. You know, give or take a degree, I'm not going to worry. So it got to 102. The heater did shut off, but this indicator did not go green. So maybe circuit board thing, I'm not sure. But the spa did get hotter than it used to get, so I think the sensor is doing what it's supposed to do. 4 is as high as it'll allow me to go. It's a safety thing, I guess. So I cycle the heat on and off. This is still off. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I think that the situation was improved with the new sensor, but I would like that light to turn green when this heater shuts off. Now that'll be for another video, I guess. Give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Click the bell if you want notifications. Be safe. Have fun. Froggy out. As a postscript, I turned that dial, which is spa heat, a little bit more heat, and it did come back on. And I'm going to go look and see what the inside indicator is. So here's what I just learned. Let's call the controls at the heater mechanical controls, and let's call this computer or circuit board controls. Apparently, the mechanical controls on the spa heater were set below 104. So this never saw 104, so it never went to green. So I increased the heat thermostat, it's a thermostat, on the heater to go up to and maybe even over 104. It got to 104 and this went green. So now it's working perfectly as it's supposed to. That's a little postscript. Froggy out.